Okay. All right.
So for this particular customer, we went in and we installed a new MCC on a mezzanine level of their plant. And afterwards, we went back in to establish a baseline and shoot all of the terminations that we made throughout the MCC to not only have for our own records and securities, but to potentially go back at a later date and time to see if there are any changes or anomalies or things that might potentially need to be addressed before they were to fail. So we would go into the software, we would select each particular one, we would open up a new report. I don't have any generated yet. I don't have any started in here yet, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
But yeah, it's not going to let me without having the camera reported. I'm trying to see if there was one in here. There was one in here that had a bad connection, and I was going to show you which one it was.
How did you shut this off?
Oh, sorry.
I don't know.
One of these was bad. I still remember exactly which one it was. I haven't even looked at these since September.
Mm-hmm.
So when you open it up in the software though, it lets me go over and randomly move the cursor. I can shrink it, I can make it smaller, I can pinpoint specific areas and like really isolate to know exactly what the temperature is in that particular pixel. You know, really, because once the photograph is taken, all of the analytical data that was associated with that picture is actually captured in it. So the reporting software would let you get much more specific with it. I don't know where it's at, Beck. It's in here. I'd have to dig through each one.
Mm-hmm. But you can send me those.
Yeah, I can send you some of these.
That'd be awesome because I can put them right in with the blog post.
Yeah, however you want to do it.
Okay.
Can I review it before you publish it?
Absolutely.
So that we could potentially change something?
Yeah,
with it?
because I might not get the technical jargon down right, so I want to make sure that we're good with it.
I wish I knew which one. Like, see, here's a situation where one's glowing a little bit. See how this one's a little brighter?
Yeah.
In this case, we de-energized this piece of equipment. When we de-energized the piece of equipment, we found out that where this wire was terminated, it wasn't torqued down enough. So we were able to go back in, torque it down, put the fuse back in, re-energize, and everything was then kosher all the way across. Similar situation. Now, one of the things that you have to take into consideration when you were doing this is we controlled our environment where these photographs were taken. We a lot of times you have to be careful because if you were to have high bay lighting or any type of high performance output bulbs,
That could affect the temperature of that.
yes, because what would happen is you would be getting the reflective light from those off of there, and what it does is just basically like the sun when it hits the roof of your car, it
Gets
creates
really
a
hot.
well, not even just it shows it as a hot spot there because it's picking up that reflection. When in reality, is it a true anomaly or is it just a reflection?
Yeah.
So in this, we basically constructed ourselves in a cardboard box and made everything dark, so that we didn't have to worry about that, and we were going as true to a true emissivity of like 0.95 as we could when we did it. But it's fun. You should come out sometime when we do it. It's really cool.
You just have to tell me.
It's hard to get people to buy it. I don't buy into it anymore. I mean, nobody wants to. So see how this one right here, like, the idea is you want to make sure that within this spot tool, every one of those pixels, like you wouldn't want this to be like this and this because you're not going to get an accurate reading then. You want it to be All right, so see how the temperature changes when I move the cursor? Like if you
Yeah.
look up here, see how it goes 83.7? You want to make sure that what you're looking at is predominantly totally
The same
encompassing.
color.
And as you go up with your cost of your cameras, the more specific and accurate you can get.
Yeah.
You know, a camera like ours runs about $2,000.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the ones that they use on the oil and gas division to check for like optical gas leaks, they can actually see gas leaking into the atmosphere.
Yeah.
They're like 28,000. I mean, it's unbelievable. So, I don't know. Well, if that's enough for you, if you
That
want
is
more.
perfect.